You see, I sit and I try and write some poetry, but I do not want it to be flowing from the anger inside of me. I want every word to be embedded with love, carried on the backs of doves to the ears and to the hearts of those that are listening to me. I want to be taken to a place where I can hear the birds sing and the trees, yes, the trees are rustling in the wind. A place where I can hold the hand of my Muslim, my Christian, my Jewish, my black, my white brethren, my human brethren. A place where the color of my skin or the direction in which I pray in is not a concern to those who are around me. A place where oil, gold, money, power does not define me or the position I hold in society. A place where every woman, no, every lady can stand tall and use the beauty of her voice to express the beauty within. A place where it does not matter about the why, what, how. You're going to avenge your enemies by killing innocent children in the streets.
Where I've been and what I've seen, what the streets truly mean, how sad my eyes have been with what they have seen. One man without his wife, another with a bare life. Oh, how I've watched the kids cry as they had to slowly die. But yet I can't seem to say everything will be okay, as I know it's a lie, oh me, oh my. When I've seen the beggar man weep just to ask for food to eat, I've watched as men push the carts with the clothes of golden hearts. Then you see the joy and hope when you teach upon the slope. To see their faces smiling glee, how I'm glad for those little ones, laughing and smiling when teaching comes.
What have we forgotten? What happens when technology takes over, the need to be better than the rest? We all want to have it all, just to look and sound cool. Take a step back, observe those who we pity, living in poverty in the slums of the city. From these people we have a lot to learn. For the latest gadgets they do not yearn. They have something worth more than money or gold, something that cannot be taught or told. They have a true genuine heart, true companionship and trust, something for which, deep down, we all lust. But in this frantic world in which we all live, we find it hard to trust and love and forgive, always striving to be the best and have the latest things, but this true happiness can never bring. We need to forget spending money on unnecessary junk, forget the hope that this will make us happy. You get what you give, by this motto we should all live. Instead of spending money buying crap to bring us joy, spend money buying crops to feed a boy. Instead of take and being fake, channel your energy in more useful ways. Be resourceful and sensible with your money. Be productive in how you spend your days. But most of all, be genuine and true. Treasure your friends and family, and they will treasure you too.
In a world of culture and pockets of gold, it's easy to ignore those whose futures have been stole. This is a world of dust and of sand, where the vulnerable are not met by a helping hand. These are the children of war and peace. They are met by standards and billboards from the Middle East. Expectations and role models they do not understand. Freedom to love, grow and live are all banned. Slyly, under their noses, the government sleep with the rich and the loaded. The corrupt and the clever are allowed to cheat, defining the outcome of no defeat. Manipulated children stripped of innocence and care. Creativity blocked, sealed within, never to share. Harsh realities like a dull blue moon, naivety ending far too soon. A sight that takes my breath each time like the first. 1,000 lights like that same blue sky. When you finally breathe, you're met by a cry. Each beautiful light, a symbol of joy, is yet another neglected girl or boy. It's hard to breathe, to sleep or to eat, when you realise lives are treated so cheap. Keep a smile and shovel more sand. When they reach out, they'll find our hand. I know it takes time to love and grow, to rebuild the community and let the peace show. We are the first of many to come. We arrived in jeans, mascara and chewed gum. We will help to change and knock down that wall. We will pick each other up, not one of us shall fall. It will take years, a few may not survive this war, but we are the first to come, there will be many more.
What do I see from my landscape? Green trees, frozen lakes, canoes and climbing walls? No, but what do I see from my landscape? Desert floors, endless hills, lights that seem to go on for days. But what do I see from my landscape? Oxbow lakes, chickens running around and kids running off to school? No, but what should there be on my landscape? More opportunities for these to gain degrees, BScs. On my landscape I see more degrees than a thermometer, but can't gauge the wind with no barometer. The winds of change, that is. Change is a 6-letter word, but across 5 continents and 4 corners of the earth, A3 was the sector in which my mind gave birth. Out of 2 American continents, 1 rich and 1 poor, I didn't have to visit the north to see that the south has more. 1 10-week experience was all it took to see that my landscape relates to more than what my eyes alone can see. My landscape is bigger than the portrait we paint with our paintbrush of consumerism on the canvas of capitalism. We call it abstract, but really it's crystal clear that the pictures we paint are clearly fueled by greed and fear. Statistics suggest that global spending on military causes would be enough to end world hunger 3 times over. So why is it a bigger concern to obtain a Range Rover? Excuse the elementary rhyme, but I have to take time to recline, realizing the mountain we have to climb. I see mountains on my landscape. My perspective appears to contain numerous challenges that we have to face collectively. From the ghettos to the meadows, Pachakutek to Peckham, London to Lima, my landscape is ever changing, but like many pictures, it remains the same. Like pictures uploaded to a digital picture frame, like a slideshow, ever changing, yet at the same time never changing. Same old story, though the picture frame is actually changing. Limited opportunities due to finance is a recurring issue throughout my landscape. Never seem to escape, feeling like my hands are bound with duct tape. The illiterate are often still intelligent, but in my landscape I realize intelligence can be irrelevant. Too often in my landscape, young people with ambition and ability are lacking in prosperity. So what's the solution? I want to rally like Shay and cause an education revolution. Discard the confusion, because in my landscape, clarity is medicine to combat illusions. Is it red pill or is it blue pill? In my landscape, the mind runs free to its fill. The vision of my landscape never ends. So come and join the remedy, my friend, in my landscape.
Concrete walls and dusty floors, mentally suppressed. No sound of laughter, no happy after, just put up with the rest. Trapped by situation, for them no justification. Concrete walls and dusty floors, for her there is no rest. I cry a tear for her child so dear, with his head upon my chest.
India, oh India, the land of opportunity, where a man has the power, the authority, blessed with strength, he's glorified for simply being a man. Born of the wrong circumstances, a woman holds her dignity with pride. She fulfills her daily duty as a mother, a wife, a teacher. She accepts her place as the backbone of society, supporting, educating the future generation. Her wisdom she shares endlessly. This is a man's world, but the woman rules without a title or a prize. Injustice, oppression she overcomes with the strength of character. Daily torture she endures just to keep the peace. She suppresses the scars she bears on her flesh. Her freedom of expression is silence, but you can never imprison her spirit. Her lessons are well versed and spread from community to community. Her creativity and talent is displayed across the globe. She speaks a language at one with the human heart. Her generosity transcends all boundaries or judgment. A true inspirational leader and empress of morality. How foolish is a man who questions her worth or purpose, puts a price on her hand and condemns her to constant struggle. One day the table will turn. The masters will become the slaves.
A pillow is pressed down upon her face. She is truly held in its embrace. So many stand and watch the breath draining from her chest, but they refuse to empathize, as they know no such oppress. She screams in the silence to no avail. All those with the power to save selfishly fail. People are so ego-centered, it would seem. Is it because they're too damn scared to intervene? No, it's because their bank balance will surely rise, even if it does mean her unfortunate demise. She struggles against this encompassing force, but simply pushes down harder with no remorse. She lets out her last breath, her body goes still. Surely corruption has had its fill. But no, instead it carefully selects its next, to hold in its suffocating vex.